What lies ahead for the week of July 15th through the 21st? That's what we're going to find out today in a 3-card reading. Messages from Spirit through the tarot deck. Hi, I'm Laura with Heartdriven Tarot, where you receive intuitive answers from the tarot to your burning questions and more. Hope you've had a great previous week, and let's see what's up ahead for this coming week. And as always, I've been learning and selecting crystal cards, and so this week it's Mica. Now that is a crystal that I did grow up with. Mica, I remember seeing it around, maybe in my neighborhood, I think. And I believe we studied it in school. It's very familiar to me, but I didn't know the associations or type of energy it had. And what it says here in a nutshell is that shining like a mirror, use Mica to examine what has to change. This can be done with Mica at your side through meditation and dream work. Let it pay tribute to your desire to learn, grow, and expand and raise your personal bar. So the key word is personal best. So we can weave that into this week's theme in the tarot reading. And also I selected an Archangel card. Today it's Archangel Metatron, Prioritize. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help get you organized and motivated. And that's in keeping with the theme of personal best. How can you achieve your personal best? And as well, the theme song that came to my mind in thinking about personal best is, dating myself as always, the soundtrack, the theme music from the movie Chariots of Fire. I love that movie. I think it came out in the 80s sometime. I think that was it. Early 80s, something around then. And I used to jog back then, did a few 10Ks and some 20Ks, and seeing those runners made me feel like, but I never did do a marathon, and 20K is as close as I came. But that movie made me feel like, oh, you feel like you want to run and achieve your personal best, as the leads in the film were striving for during the Olympics. Let's turn down the camera briefly. What's ahead for this week of July 15th through the 21st. I may apologize for any background noise of my dog chewing his bones. Sometimes it's loud. First card, the Empress reversed. Second card, the Sun. Here comes the sun. Reminds me of that song. And 2 of Cups. So the Empress reversed. Well, the Empress, of course, is a major arcana card, having special weight, import in a reading because they are the archetypal energies, the spiritual energies. It's reversed this time, but when it's upright, the Empress is a powerful card. In general, she's a powerful card. She's number 3 in the major arcana. She's the embodiment of, or she embodies the Earth Mother energy. When you look at her, she's out in nature. She's sitting luxuriously on her comfortable throne. Got this beautiful red blanket. She has a beautiful white robe with, I believe those, not sure what kind of flowers those are on it. She's got the white crown of the crown, well, this green crown with white stars on top of it, which conveys the idea that she's very well illuminated. She's an illuminated being. She's in nature. We've got that water flow, that waterfall next to her, suggesting that flow of feelings, the flow of creativity. Now, given that this is reversed, it suggests to me a couple of things for this coming week. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. For some reason, I haven't talked that much today, but I felt my throat getting a little bit dry. Given that this is reversed, I believe it can convey 2 types of messages. One, that this well of creativity is starting to brew within you, but it hasn't become, it's not external. It's not presenting itself in an obvious way, but it's bubbling below the surface. That could be one interpretation. This also could suggest that perhaps you have a lot of creativity brewing inside you, but you haven't been able to bring it forth effectively, that you feel blocked in a sense. So I would say that this week gives you an opportunity to move forward, to go from the internal to the external. And you may have to take some time to be in quiet, maybe get out in nature as she does. And when you do that, the ideas and the creative energy will be able to bubble forth and come to the surface. That's what's coming to me intuitively. Next card is another major arcana card, one of my favorite cards, the Sun card, which represents a number of things. But typically, when it appears upright, and it's card number 19, it suggests a situation, a time when things will be illuminated, clear, because the sun is just bright, shining brightly. And also there's a sense of joy as represented by this young boy on his steed. He has no saddle, but you get the idea of freedom. So illumination and freedom. So it seems to me that perhaps earlier in the week, you may feel like this creativity is stirring within you, maybe feels a little bit blocked, but if you take time out in nature, it's going to be able to bubble forth and come to the surface and really blossom. And you will be able to communicate effectively with that inner child that's been released, that childlike spirit, not childish, but childlike, that sense of awe about life, flow and freedom, just that energy of the child who's innocent and just savoring and enjoying life and learning about life. Seems to me that'll be a big opportunity this coming week. And finally, the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is also a positive card often, and it represents the coming together, either two individuals, well, it could be in a love relationship, or it could be just harmonizing energies, maybe your own male and female energies, a contract, a positive contract of some kind, coming together, two parties coming together in a harmonious way. So think about if this week, if anything has been brewing, or you've been thinking about a contract, or you've been thinking about a partnership, especially that's what I should have stated more clearly, a partnership of some type. It would appear to be harmonious, positive, auspicious. Yes, in looking at these three cards, the Empress reversed, the Sun card, and the Two of Cups, it seems to me there's this progression of going from that creative spirit that maybe hasn't expressed externally, being able to turn around and be expressed, assuming you take time in quiet in nature. It'll bubble forth and you'll be able to express it clearly with full illumination. And that may result in a positive and harmonious partnership of some kind, whether romantic or not, some type of positive partnership. I hope this reading has been helpful for you. If you've not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And until next time, remember, illumine your mind, inspire your life with Heart-Driven Tarot.